Good morning, Lincoln. Good morning, guys. It is day 4 of my keto challenge. And this morning we're gonna start the day by heading off on a little adventure. We're gonna go see if we can drive down the arroyo. There's some cool waterfalls down there and we wanna go check them out. We headed up the arroyo and unfortunately it was a no-go. There's been lots of rain here in Los Barriles the last couple of weeks and there was just too much water for us to drive up there. We did go and visit the waterfalls this year in April, so I'm just going to show you a few clips of that. It's a pretty cool place to see. Waterfalls are a no-go. We're just gonna hang out in the arroyo for a little bit, see what we can see around here. So we were just hanging out here in the arroyo and I could hear these bells, and I looked up into the mountains behind me and it's full of goats. Let's go see if we can get a closer look. Okay, time to head to town and stock up with some groceries. Okay, so we're gonna be heading into Chipito's Express. Okay, I think I'm going to try to do cauliflower crust pizza tonight. I was able to find some nice looking cauliflower here, so we'll grab one of those. Some mushrooms. And let's see, the broccoli actually looks pretty decent. We'll maybe use this tomorrow. I'll grab a pepper, and I think a tomato too would be good on pizza. Yep. All right, let's head to the cheeses. Okay, we've got lots of good looking meats here. I think I'll go with the salami for the pizza. And then for cheese, this is probably the closest thing that I can find to mozzarella, so we'll go with this. Then the other thing that we're gonna grab is some eggs and butter, if we can find butter. Like real butter. Not, I can't believe it's not butter. Here we go. This is what we need. Sincel, Concel. That was almost a mistake. This one is margarina. We want mantequilla. That's butter. And eggs, let's get 1 pack of eggs here. Okay, I can't really find any pasta sauce specifically, or sorry, I can't find any pizza sauce. So I think I'm just gonna use tomato paste. I have that back at the camper. Okay, let's head to checkout. Back from Chipito's, and here's our grocery haul. Now this would be about 20 bucks for all this. it's time for lunch, and we're just going to use up the rest of the romaine lettuce. And we have some tomatoes, avocados, Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of nutritional yeast on top. Another day has come and gone here in Los Barriles, and it's time to get some supper going. Tonight we are going to be making cauliflower crust pizza. We're going to be cooking it in our charcoal oven, and I'm going to be using Dr. Berg's recipe, which calls for 2 cups of grated cauliflower, 2 cups of shredded cheese, and 2 eggs. So let's get into it. I got some pretty good looking eggs here. It's farm raised, free range, and we're going to put 2 of these into the bowl and give them a little beat here. Now for the cheese, I'm going to grate 2 cups of this. This is what I understand to be traditionally used as the quesadilla cheese, so it should melt down and be nice and stringy. And since I'm grating, I might as well grate a little bit more for the top of our pizza. More than that. Now we'll just grate up 2 cups of cauliflower. It's actually quite amazing that a whole head of cauliflower turns into that. So you're definitely getting a lot of veggies in this meal. Now we'll just give this a good stir. Here's my only advice with this recipe. Make sure you use parchment paper. The first time I used it, I used aluminum foil, and it was a disaster. All right, so I have a piece of parchment here and just a reusable baking tray there. Okay, now all we need to do is shape this into a crust. It looks a little bit scary right now, but no worries, it's gonna come together. Now we have it all pressed evenly, and all we have to do is put it on our charcoal oven. While that's cooking, we're going to work on some toppings. I'm gonna start by sauteing a few mushrooms in some butter. All right, we'll do a few thin slices of pepper as well. And we'll do a few thin slices of tomato too. Okay, it's looking awesome. We find for best results, we like to flip it halfway through. That is looking great. A few more minutes on the other side. Now my favorite part, the toppings. Let's get this guy dressed up. Okay, we weren't able to find any pizza sauce at the market, but I'm just going to use some tomato paste and sprinkle some oregano on it. Time for the salami. Piece for cameraman.
Piece for camera dog.
The mushrooms. And we also sliced up a little bit of onion too. It's very thinly sliced onion. Some peppers. Our final ingredient, cheese. All right, back onto the volcano. Careful, careful. Do not want to drop this. Here we have it, the final result. It looks gorgeous. We're gonna let it rest for a few minutes and then chop it up. I would have to honestly say that this pizza looks even better than some of the non-keto pizzas that I've been cheating with. Okay, let's give her a try. Delicious. Yeah, he agrees. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you again tomorrow.